And hello everybody and welcome to Kirby's Dreamland 3 Part 3. In the last part we got to, I believe Cloudy Park, yes. One of the cooler levels in the game. Not the coolest, that's the next level, literally. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started. I love those little cutscenes. They're so awesome. This is the type of game that just makes you smile over and over again, except when you're screaming at the game for screwing you over, which fortunately isn't that often because this is a pretty well-made game. Alright, so here's 4-1. I'm going to remember to use D-pad and not, let's see, oh, I need that. For the mission, I need broom. These little cappies and waddle dees. Ow. It's a pretty wimpy power-up, but as I said, I need it, and he will work. Ah, Scarfy. Ow, Scarfy's a pain in the ass in Kirby too. Because you can't inhale Scarfy, and he can definitely do damage to you. But you can get him with power-ups like that, of course. That hamster needs to come over and dust my house. Alright, we do not want him, because that would be a disaster for the mission. I think the mission is in this section. Or maybe it's the next one. Because you have to have Rick with broom, or you need, you can do it with the owl as well. Hey Gary, welcome. I think those are the only two. No, he won't work. Has to be Rick. And you'll see why in a second. I'd rather have Koo here. Oh, this part. The rocks. Rolling rocks! When I was a kid, I didn't use Rick's wall jumping ability near as much as I do today. That's definitely his best feature, is his ability to wall jump. Let's see, what does she do with broom? She does... There's one way to find out. No, that won't work at all. Yeah, you have to have the owl or the hamster. Oh crap. And I was taking a hit there. What's back here? Must be something good if there's a guy. Oh, 2 stars as opposed to 1. Not exactly what I thought was going to be. I'm hoping for like a Maxim tomato. Let's see if we can get anything good back here. Or 1-up. If it's just going to be sitting there, might as well take it. There's probably a Maxim tomato on the other side would be my guess. Oh, invincibility. No, I don't care about that. Okay, we're thought I knew where to go. I thought you just know whoops. Oh, there's a maximum tomato. I definitely want that. Get all my health back. Okay, just go over here. So we just went down there for prizes. Okay, the fish would not work. You will work though, and you're safer. Alright, so we switched to Mr. Koo. It's a stupid power, but it's effective for the mission, so. A good chunk of the time, the animal buddy I select and the power I select has way more to do with the mission than which ones are actually best. Like in Kirby 2, you didn't have to do a mission in each level, there was just a oftentimes difficult to find collectible in each world. They were called rainbow drops. And you have to get all 7 rainbow drops, and they were not easy to find, and usually required you to use a certain animal with a certain power or combination of in order to get them. So in that case, you really had to be on your toes to find all the items. Even though there was only 7, they were usually both hard to locate and required you to solve a puzzle. Whereas here, there's a heart star in every level, and you have to usually solve a puzzle, but they're not nearly as hard. Hey, Eric, welcome. Oh, I didn't have to use the stupid power because there's brooms here. Alright, so why did we need brooms? Okay. As you can see, the clouds are low and have made the flowers dusty. So we simply have to dust off the flowers. If we had a guy like, say, Pitch, he would not clean the flowers, he would crush the flowers with his water bombs, so we didn't want that. You gotta be very careful, because if you land on them, you will crush them. Obviously, that's no good. Or if you do the power twice, you'll crush them the second time, so you gotta be very careful here. That's why I like Koo, because you can just kind of land where you want, and then take off and go to the next one. Hence why this is the preferred power-up. And there you go, we heard the happy tune, so that means we have, oh, and we're at the exit anyway, even better. And the flower's happy because all his friends have been dusted off, and we get a prize for all of our troubles. Ah! Wanted the maximum tomato. That's okay, though. Alright, so that's 4-1. Now on to 4-2. Okay, I know how to do this one. This is another demo the right ability one. See. We haven't shown Owl and Ice yet. So he throws those at people for some reason. Let's see, who shall we go with? Well, we haven't... Ooh, whoops. We haven't used Nago in a while. Let's use him. Oh. His ice power sucks, though. But that's okay. We can get another one. Oh, yeah, his ice power really sucks. It's pretty good with... Oh, whoops. It's pretty good with Sparks, though. Ooh, Broom. He's really good with Broom. The devil! The dusting devil! I love this power. It's one of my favorites. Alright, so if we ever see needles, we need to get it. Oops. We don't need any animal, we just need just has to be Needles. Oh, that's a thing. Didn't know that. I was sloppy there. Oh, that's right, because the wind's not constant. Almost did it again. Alright, so we have the cutter ability, which is decent. I got my animal buddy back. I love that triple jump, but... Whoa, come on now, Kirby, you're better than that. Alright, so we are... So I think there's 2 more. Oh, yeah. They're just propeller bombs. They're pretty harmless. Especially if you don't have an animal buddy, they don't do anything. They just float around. You just ignore them. There's no bonus for killing them. You just... You just kind of leave them alone and they'll leave you alone. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah. I missed it. Doesn't matter. We don't need cutter though, we need spikes. So, Needles, not rock. Rock's not gonna do it. Now, there is one level which is infamous because the character you need is not found in the level, so you have to actually go get him in another level and bring him in and then beat the whole level in 1 life, which, I mean, that's not hard, it's just you don't expect that they don't put the character you need anywhere in the level. Alright, so we have the spikes, which is what we needed. We needed the Needles. And you'll see why when we get to the mission room, which is actually the last room. It's actually not a bad power, except for the fact that you can't move with it. I mean, you can certainly do a lot of damage with those spikes. But you can see the downfall there is... Ow. Is you can fall into pits pretty easily. Alright, so here's the thing. This poor little baby chick is caught by this balloon. Well, what do you do when that happens? You pop it! And they saved. Alright, so we've reunited the baby with the chicken, and we get our 20th heart star. Whoa, that was way too long. I used to be good at that. I am clearly not good at it anymore. Alright, 4-3. This is the color game. Okay, that's not too hard. Except it's raining. You don't need any specific power in this. You always get to play the mini game no matter what. The next mini game in World 5 is awful. It's very annoying and likely will result in at least 1 or 2 redos. And the down part about the mini games is if you mess them up, you can't just like try it again. You have to start the whole level over again, which is a disaster. Oh, that's right, he can jump pretty high. Luckily, Needles works just as well in water. Many of his powers, such as, say, fire, obviously, or electricity, they don't work in water, or not very well. But Needles does, since especially it's primarily a defensive weapon, but what's the one very good thing about Needles is, like, you can just do that and it works just fine. Not that many powers do. He's kind of like Sonic in that he doesn't like water. Just stay defensive here for a second. You got that fish. Oh, I'm getting bombed. I'm getting bombed here. What the heck? I was getting attacked from 3 directions. That was cheap. Oh, here's something. I didn't see that last time. Well, that would have helped. His fish completely works the same, except for his fire attack. Actually, I'd rather have Cutter. He's completely useful in water. Some of his attacks are a little slower than they are on land. Like it's slower, but it's equally effective. Alright, so the fish is really good. Oh, come on! What is this? Why won't he? Oh, good. You get your health back here in this little junction, which is nice. There's stuff over here. Oh, stars. No, stars are worth something. I mean, I get a 1-up for that one, so that's okay. Alright, so now the minigame. If we mess it up, it's a reset. Alright, there it is. 7, 3, 1. Alright, 6 yellow, 5 blue, 1 red. Okay, so we got that done. Alright, so now we'll get the heart star at the end, provided we don't lose, which we shouldn't, because we have Kine, and, well, Kine's pretty OP in this game at times. Mash these poppy rows. You have trouble seeing, but since we have such a very effective ability, it doesn't really matter. Oh, whoops, well, I took a hit. We can take plenty more. The difference between this and his fire attack is the fire attack, I believe, only kills 1 guy and has unlimited range, whereas the Cutter has limited range, but it has piercing power. Now, this section's annoying, but we have the right power for it. Alright, so, all done there. Give me the heart star, thank you. That's 21 out of 30 collected. I missed again. I promise I used to be good at that jumping game. Alright, so now 4-4, we get to hear Gourmet Race again. Just a second. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. And we get to hear this amazing piece of music again. There's really no point in fighting any of those guys. And for this one, we have to have Ku, because we're actually inside of a... I don't know if it's supposed to be a tornado or a wind tunnel or what it is, but whenever there's wind, you want this guy because he can fight the wind and succeed. I certainly would like a better power-up than this. So yeah, he just throws these giant feathers for his cutters, which is, I mean, it's certainly effective in this, because all I have to do is essentially ride the wind. And the star blocks, between the star blocks, that was an unnecessary hit. Always check back, because there's sometimes going to be stuff. I'm checking these two. Never mind. Ooh, I want that. Definitely want those. Actually, here's way better power for this level. Electricity. Or sparks. Give me the sparks. There we are. Come here, Sparky. There we go. Ride the wind. Now, normally you can't move during this attack. That's obviously, it would be ridiculously overpowered if you could, but since we're just riding the wind, we simply just do that. We can drop down when there's an item we want, such as that Maxim tomato. But yeah, that's a really amazing power to have. Unfortunately, you don't get to use it, and you can't move with it. So this is the only level where you can do this. And we can still get hit if we're sloppy. What? How did I get hit? Oh, his thing hit me coming back. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do. And we just do the same thing again. Oh, well, those mumbies can hit you because they can go above the screen. Now, basically, any enemies that don't go above the screen, which they do, I think they do. Well, either way, I'm just gonna be a little more careful with them. You need Ku to get the heart star, so I don't want to, well, needlessly take damage like that. Oh, I want that star. Come on, Bronto Bert. There you go. I think this is the boss. Yeah, here's the mini boss. And we can just zap the crap out of him and we win. Take that, jumper shoot! And as long as we keep the owl, we're good to go. I can even blast him, I think. Oh yeah, I can blast him. And that's why you need the owl, because the item that you need is in a wind tunnel. And if you don't have him, then you can't get it. So, that's obviously quite important. Oh, yeah. This is not going to be a very effective power-up now in these skinny tunnels. Ice might be, though. I think this is the last room, yeah. Ah! Getting slaughtered over here. I'm getting killed! But fortunately we beat the level, so all is well. And that thing is happy, so, well, I won't ask. I'll just happily collect my heart star and be on my way. Oh, I missed again. Alright, so now, for the hardest one, I'm going to go back to World 1-1 and get myself healed up. I think you get a fast Maxim Tomato. Or I'll either get a Maxim Tomato or I'll take a Death, one of the two. Okay, we'll take a Death. Because I'm not going to the next level with only one health bar, because that's silly, because it's one of the hardest heart stars in the game to get. Alright, so here comes 4-5, which was a dreaded level of mine when I was a kid. I'm a lot better with the hamster than I used to be, so it shouldn't be as bad, but still. You basically have to make use of all of his specialties. Wall jumping, bouncing on enemies, and all sorts of stuff, so it's not easy. And you have to use the hamster, because he is another one where your animal buddy is required to complete the mission. So, we definitely need Rick's A game, and he only appears once, so if you lose him, it's a restart. Hence why there was no point in starting this level without full health. Alright, so I think we get the hamster in here. No, oh. This is just a fly-through with Kirby. Or, come on, Bronto Burts, go away. Yeah, I knew I was going to take a hit there. Alright, so we'll take Rick since it's required. Fortunately, I'm a lot better at wall jumping than I used to be, so... When I was a kid, I was not good at all at wall jumping with him, which was... Ugh, out of control. And... Ugh. Ugh, this is so hard. At least I have a good power, so that's something. There's a lot of range, which is good. Alright, got him out of the way. Yeah, if you're obviously going to whiff on your jump, all you can do is just go for the wall, hold that mash, jump, and pray. Okay. Whew. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, that's not easy. This may be the hardest one in the game to get. Building Rob wasn't easy either, but it's like that. You just have to just mash and hope the hell you time it right. And yeah, actually, oh. Whoa! Okay! And it's time for some hamster lovin'. We'll let them, there we go. You two can, yeah. We'll just leave them alone for a bit. 1 up. Nice. Okay, so I'm very happy to be done with that one. That one is hard. I'm surprised I beat it my first try, to be honest, but I'm not going to complain. Ah, now for the old wine glass character. This level's kind of annoying. It's not particularly hard, it just kind of moves slow, and it's kind of annoying. Basically, this guy will bomb the floors for you so you can progress. As you can see, there's prizes in the middle if you want them. I don't go for them because they're not that good of a prize, and they're kind of tedious to get. These cannons are kind of annoying too, but fortunately they're not that hard to dodge. You can protect yourself like that. Alright, who do we want? Nago's pretty good for this level. Nago's pretty good for every level, so... Apparently Rick's done with his girlfriend, because he's joined us again. I just love that triple jump, so it's kind of hard to... Any characters that have a triple jump, it's kind of hard to ever reject them. So if anybody's out there, feel free to chat. I always highly encourage chat and participation. If you have any questions, comments about the game, I'm always open to listening to them. Alright, I think this is the... Alright, so he's upside down. This is another puzzle we have to solve. This one's kind of tricky if you don't know what to do. Alright, so we're gonna get off of him. Oops, that's a fail. I'm pretty sure they respawn. At least I hope they respawn, or we're resetting the level. Yeah, they respawn. Okay, good. Alright, so we need to hit that. That's okay. That wasn't what I meant to do, but it was right. Alright, so... Okay. What you want to do is you want to build the thing like it would look like if he was right side up. Which is that. So that'll get us the heart star if and when we finish. If, of course, we'll finish. This level's not that hard. So here we just go to the end. Oops, not good enough. Since he's a fat cat, he needs a little extra room. Oh, whoa. Ah. The doors don't align the way you think they will. Let's try this door. Ah, there we are. I get a 1-up. Well, I can get a lot of good stuff here. I want it. So, yeah, so I'll happily collect all the prizes there. Because I get to select any... Oh, this is a good power for him, also. Alright, yeah, this is good power for Nago. He just spits these fire strips at enemies, so definitely want that. Alright, so in we go. I think the walls come to life in here, yes. I can't break those. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I have to give up my... Alright, so now I can get this goodie here. Recover 1 health bar, which is good. Alright, so we beat this one. And now he's right side up, so he's happy because he's not on his head. Alright, so we get all of them. Now we fight Adeline. It says Ado, but her name is actually Adeline. She's in Kirby 64 as well. So essentially what this is just a Kirby's Dreamland 2 boss run. She paints, anything she paints comes to life. That's how it works. So that guy right there was the boss of Ice. This guy was the boss of Ripple Field. Oh, you can shoot backwards. Oops, I lost my power. I didn't know that was a thing. It's okay, these guys are easy. Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, the Red Canyon bosses. Oh, whatever. Alright, so there goes Mr. Bright. These guys are in pretty much every Kirby game, so it's good to see them again. But we want to quickly get rid of them, of course. And now for a real classic. Krako from Cloudy Park in Kirby 2. So this guy is pretty easy in this game. He can be a lot harder in other games, but this is not one of them. He gives you lots of things to shoot at him, and his attacks just aren't that dangerous. So we'll have him beat shortly. hits after this. There they are. And now we just have to bonk her on the head one time, and we win. Until Kirby 64, my friend. But fortunately, when we remove the dark matter from Cloudy Park, not only does that free her in this game, she becomes your friend in Kirby 64, so that's a good thing too. Alright, so as you can see, just one little speck of dark matter left before we have access to the center. And all we have to do is obtain the 5 heart stars, or the 6 heart stars in Iceberg, right? Ice Caps and Sonic, dumbass. Now there's a few really awesome references in this level, in this world, so, gooey. So yeah, this is a good one to watch. If you're only going to watch one level, this is a pretty good one to watch. Alright, so in this one we need, well, we can get whatever we want. For now, we'll just get the pogo stick. Because what is cooler than watching a cat with a pink ball of fluff bounce on a pogo stick? If you answered nothing, you would probably be right. Imagine if somebody actually taught their real-life cat at home to hold a pink ball and then hop on a pogo stick. That would get 1 million views a day on YouTube. Let's just face it. It would. And to bounce on rocks and stomp on them. Okay, well, that wasn't very good, but that was. Stupid rocks! Stop. Oh, well. Let's just triple jump up there. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get fire now, because we're going to need fire eventually. Because this is another level where you have to do things with the fire, or do things with the flowers. Oh, I'm about to die. That's not good. Where's the maximum tomato? There's probably one around somewhere. Those are stars. The coolest reference, at least in my opinion, in the game is actually the next one, 5-2. Oh, there's a health drink, that's good. There's 1 bar of our health back. So yeah, the next level is pretty cool. Alright, so what we have to do is simply thaw out the flowers. As always, crush a flower, it's a reset. Uh-oh. Did I... Oh my god, really? That was retarded. I'm here in the process of saying, oh, you crush a flower, it's a reset. So what do? I shoot a fire strip at it. Oh yeah, that was really smart. But, you know, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you just aren't thinking about what you're doing and fail a mission. That can happen in any game. Now, I could, in theory, finish the level, but there's no point because every level has a good ending and a bad ending, and if you don't complete the mission, you get the bad ending, and you don't get the heart star, and since you need all the heart stars to get to the final world, then there's really no point in beating the level at all. What the hell hit me? Damn it. This part actually might be easier with Kirby alone, who knows. It probably is. Even though you can get hit from above. Ouch. I'd still rather have the triple jump, but... Oh, I didn't get a fire power-up. I need that. I'm sure there's plenty to choose from. There's one. Alright, so this time we'll just fireball the flowers. Like so. Did we get an animal buddy in here? Who do we get? I don't want either one of them. Alright, so we'll continue our mission of thawing out frozen flowers. And we have successfully done it. Whoa, Poppy Bros attack. Whoa, Poppy Bros Jr. on the prowl. Got hit by a Poppy Bros. Come on, that's embarrassing. One of the things I love about Kirby Superstars, if you select Parasol as your buddy, you'll get a Waddle Dee holding an umbrella as your partner, which you think is stupid, but in reality is actually really good. It's like, wow, finally Waddle Dee is good for something. Whoa, look out. Alright, we got rid of those stupid bats. Alright, 5-1 complete. And here comes our 25th Heart Star of 30. Got it. Alright, so we've now moved on to 5-2, which is a pretty cool level, I say. It's a hard level, but look at the picture, you can probably guess where we're going with this. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I didn't activate in time. There we go. Oops. Bonehead. There we go. Now this has a couple of... Well, the first auto-scroller is not too hard, but we will be removing this power because Fireball is not good for platforming. And we need ice anyway to do the mission. So yeah, this has... There's two of these sections, auto-scrolling with a cloud approaching, and then just lots of platforming. And this one's not too hard, but the second one is. The second one is much faster, much more hazards. You can go in the cloud and it doesn't hurt you, you just don't know where the hell you're going, and that's not good. Alright, so now we're in a cave. And you're never going to believe what we find in this cave. We find them. I'll actually take Pitch, because Pitch actually, this is the one power he has that actually is good, is Ice, because it basically doubles the range. And since I have to use Ice, we might as well use it with extended range. Alright, so anyway, you'll never guess what we find in here. Oh. It's a Metroid! And how do you kill Metroids? Well, you freeze them, of course. And so our mission is to actually kill Metroids. Oops. Alright, so, oops. Fortunately, they don't hurt you if they grab you. Because apparently they can't latch onto Kirby. I think that killed them if you just have to kick them. Yeah, they're dead. So, yes, there's 6 total Metroids, and we have to freeze them just like just like Samus does. And that gives us, well, means we complete the mission, which is all that really matters, I suppose. Alright, so here comes the other 3 Metroids. Alright, and we get the happy song, so yes, we've eliminated the Metroids. Hey Kyle, I just killed some Metroids. Did you see that? Ouch. I could die here, it doesn't matter. We completed the mission, so I could care less about having Pitch for the next level. I'll probably give him up anyway. Damn it! Go through there, thank you. Okay, now here's the hard auto. No, we're not to the hard auto scroller yet. Ooh, health drink, I want that. Oops. Well, 2 for 1. I'll take that deal. Alright, so we refilled most of our health there. Alright, now is the hard auto scroller. Hey Jake, what's up? You see me kicking some Metroid ass a second ago? God, you are so slow, Pitch. Oh crap, I didn't mean to give up my power. Now maybe it's better that I did. This ice is pretty crappy in this game. I certainly don't want that. Well, I got killed because Pitch sucks. I should have just gotten rid of Pitch and just used the umbrella. That's probably the safest course of action. Why isn't my dash working? This game is failing. That's called button mashing for the win. Alright, oh look, there's Samus. And since we killed the Metroid, she takes off her helmet and gives us the Heart Star. Hooray! Yeah, if you just watch Taylor Alicia livestream, really boring, well, that sucks. But yeah, if you do not complete the mission, then Samus leaves her helmet on and does not give you the Heart Star, both of which are epic fails, so you definitely want to complete the mission. Oh god, this level. Oh no. Chef Calamari, please be cool today. It's a beautiful level, and it's not particularly challenging, but the minigame is a pain in the ass. I may just use save state so I don't have to repeat it 40 times. I normally don't use save states in my playthroughs, but this minigame is just so stupid. Alright, which animal buddy shall we get this time? Well, let's go with Ku. We haven't used him much. Nago, you kind of failed last time I used you, so... Oh, don't look at me like that, Nago. And there is Ku with the umbrella as he does this little tornado attack. It's very effective. In Kirby 2, you could just mash and you essentially be invincible with that attack. They nerfed quite a few of the powers in this game, but it's a good thing because they were completely ridiculous. Like there were some where literally you could just mash and you. Oh, this is an auto scroller. It is. There were at least. Oh, I need to go to the side. There were about, let's see, Fish and Ice, Ku and Umbrella. Yeah. There was one with Sparks, I think, that made you invincible. So yeah, since there were powers that essentially all you had to do was mash buttons and you could never die, they nerfed those down, which is a good thing, because that's kind of That's not... The game should be better than that. Wish I had kind for this section. Though Q's okay too. At least I'm able to fly over all that nonsense. Alright, there's the exit. Good. Alright, so we can now go down and get a 1-up there. Alright. Make sure we get the prizes we want. Getting health back is always appreciated. Don't care about the stars as much. In Kirby 2, I think you only needed like... Ooh, whoops. I think you only needed like 6 stars to get a 1-up. Now, obviously they were much harder to come by and often required you to search for them. They weren't just sitting out in the open like that too often. But yeah, they definitely... Oops. Oh, no, I want my umbrella back. They definitely made this game... I guess I should say they added a lot of content to this game. What's down there? Oh, well, screw it. Alright, so I am going to... By the way, playing the second beat N64 game. Alright, I'm going to save state here, simply because I do not want to play this level 4,000 times just to beat the retarded minigame. I promise it's the only save state I'll do in the game. It's this one. Okay, well, that's why we're doing this. Because this minigame is retarded. Minigame sucks. I don't like it. I don't think anybody likes it. At least the other 3 aren't just stupid like that. At least the others are somewhat logical. Oh, it's going to be the same. Well, that's good. So I can just remember it. I guess this one will be the 3rd one then. Okay, never mind. They're not the same. Only the first one will be the same. Well, damn it! I actually have to pay attention. This sucks. Alright. Legendary Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Gold 1. Oh, that's a good game. That's a really good game. Damn it! I am horrible at this. And now you see why I am saving state on this, because you only get 1 try on that mission, and if you fail, you have to restart the entire level. Screw that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It's one of the first 3. Alright. I think it's either 2 or 3. Oh, never mind. It's number 4. This is BS! I hate that level. I'm vehemently against save states and streams, and I'm using one. That should tell you how ridiculous this is. Ooh, I know that one. That's the third one. I think it's 4. Please be 4. Damn it! Come on! Man, I knew it was 3 or 4 too. Damn! The first one's always 4 apparently, which is good. I think that's the first one. Damn it! This is bull! This thing sucks! Come on! I knew this was horrible, but I don't remember it being this bad. Damn it! And to think, if I wasn't saving state, every time I F this up, I would have to redo the whole level. So, no thank you. Because that's just needless busy work. Is this really that hard, or am I just stupid? I mean, like, for real, am I just stupid or something? What the hell? I mean, I could easier do the entire game in 1 health bar. Oh my god. Come on! I have the sword and the shield to reel. Last Halloween, me and my girlfriend dressed up like Dark Link and Red Raven from Teen Titans. Now that you're going as Link and Raven, nice. Alright, here we go. Seriously, I'm gonna get pissed if I don't get this in a second, because this is just stupid. Yeah. What the hell? Like, really? Like, really? Like, seriously, what is this crap? You would think I would start getting them right by accident at some point. And damn, it's so hard not to keep staring at her. I bet. I'm seriously about to just... I just have no strategy for this. Damn it! I'm always one off! Ugh! I mean, seriously! You'd think I would get one right on accident. I mean, I don't even think I'm getting 1 out of 5 right, except for the first one, which doesn't count because that's the same every time. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. Like, for real. What the frickin' hell? Either 3 or 4. Yes! That is a nightmare. Now, fortunately, even if I lose a life, it doesn't matter. As long as I don't game over, I don't have to do that again. Because the door counts the checkpoint, and all your progress saves after each door. Ergo, you don't have to do that minigame again. I got a good animal buddy with a good power. And I got 4 lives, so and I'm at the exit anyway, so holy crap, that sucked. Alright, Chef Calamari, you are a real jackass for making me play that game. Now, young Jedi Mister, you will beat him, you will. Ah, yes, this level. This one's kind of cool. The puzzle is pretty cool. You have to use multiple animal buddies to do it, actually. I'll explain it when I get to it. Essentially what you have to do is you have to... I'll just show you. As I mentioned, okay, we need to get fire. For the, for some of the mini-bosses, just beating the mini-boss is not good enough. You have to, well, in some cases you have to just find him, and in other cases you also have to have a specific power, or use a specific power in order to get it to work. In this case, you have to have fire. You already have fire, so that's good. And I believe you need Coup. Let's see, do I need to do anything in these? I don't think I do. I think this is just where I get Coup. Well, I don't want him, I know that. I know I need Coup, so I'm just going to go in the middle. I know Coup plus fire is the required power to get to the boss. Because you will see why here in a second. Alright, we're almost to the problem area. They want to push snowballs at me. Well, Cou's pretty fast, so no luck there. You have great thing to hear about Frozra 7. I actually don't play a lot of racing games, and I do not know anything about Frozra 7. Oops, apparently they can grab me even when I'm speeding along. Apparently they can still grab me while I'm speeding along. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! We can't lose that. Oops. Dang! Dang! What am I supposed to do? I'll lure him and then just go by him. That was I can't power through him. Alright, here we go. Okay, here's the problem. As you can see, we have many ice blocks. So obviously we need fire to melt them. We have to get down there. Well, we need a fire that attacks downwards. Well, Rick doesn't do that. Pitch won't do that. None of the others will do that. The only one that will actually go down is him. And now we exchange him for her because she can attack fire upwards. Like so. Push her, take her back, grab Mr. Owl. And now we go back and get her. Frozra Motorsport 7, the R is silence. And I think you're supposed to take Pitch now. But we're not going to. We're going to take him. I like him. I don't like Pitch. Pitch is annoying. Oh, we just get the shell. Okay, good. Now we fight the boss. The snowman. Four hits with the fireball will do him in. And we continue on our way. Oops. We'll just fly over those guys. There's no need. One of the nice things about Coup is since he has very good speed, he's by far the fastest character, so he can outrun a lot of hazards like so. Oops. Whoa! Aye! This is a good power too. Alright, so here we are. And we got the snail as shell back, so he's happy and gives us the 28th of 30 heart stars. Ah, I missed it. Alright, so the next level is another level where there's no point in starting it unless you have full health for a number of reasons. One, it's a difficult level. As you can see, there's a cat. That means we need the cat. There's only one problem. There are no cats in that level. We cannot get him in that level. So we actually have to go back and get him anyway, just to even attempt to get the mission. And for your first time playing through, there's a good chance a new player would not even recognize that problem, is that you don't get him in that level. And of course they offer every other animal to you along the way. I thought the cat's in this one. Oh no, the cat's in 1-1. Isn't he? I thought the cat's in 1-2. He's in 1-1. Oh, he's in 1-1. Okay. So we have to have him, and you have to start the level with him. Fortunately, he's a really good animal buddy, so now I'm just going to go ahead and continue and find a maximum tomato, because again, since you only get 1 life, entering it with two health bars is kind of silly. I might as well grab one up while we're here, although it doesn't really matter, we're almost done with the game. There's the maximum tomato. Alright, so we got our buddy that we needed. Now we just go back to 5-5, and hopefully we can infiltrate the castle. We're gonna want a better power than this. Fire's good. This is definitely a level where you gotta watch your health, because you cannot afford to die, not even once. So yeah, they let you pick your power up, which is good. There's frequently rooms like that where every power up is available, and they let you pick which one you want. It's the least they can do in this level, because this is another level where everything is trying to kill you. Alright, so we press on. Could get those, but we don't need the health. So I'm more likely to lose health than gain on that. And as I said before, they offer you every animal buddy in the game to try to trick you. Or maybe it's just to troll you. It's like, oh yeah, we'll give you every one except the one you need. So yeah, that's why you have to enter the level with him, is because every other animal buddy is available, but he's not. Definitely a nice troll job. No, can't do that. A bad idea. And it's a pretty long level as well. Luckily, a lot of the rooms you can just kind of skip the guys, but some you can't. I took some damage there, unfortunately, but we still have half our health. And here they offer us the last of our animals, which we don't need. They troll you with the one up there that you can't get with the cat. You don't have to do anything. As they tempt you with so many things. But you just have to remember, wait, I have to keep the cat, and I need to just get whatever power works best for me with the cat, which for me is fire. So I don't want to switch no matter what they offer me or what items they tempt me with. Just keep your eyes on the prize. And don't switch to one of the ones they offer you. Oops, thought I could outrun that. Those are fake. You can tell because it doesn't have a border. Alright, so there's another one where they come to life. Not gonna bother with the prizes. Those guys are dangerous. Luckily, we can easily take them out with fire. Okay, we have full health now. Wonderful. Like I said, long level. But we did it. And as before, we will leave Nago with his girlfriend, the white cat. Look how happy they look. Happy kitties. Short. Yep, knew that. Alright, now for the castle. Oops, that was dumb. Oh, I start with fire. Right, because I finished with fire. That would explain why inhaling enemies was not particularly successful. I was thinking what do I want? I don't even care. Do I even need one? Oh, one up? No. I'll take her, why not? Oops. So the challenge here is you have to fight every boss, collect every power up, and you have to use them to get these get those feathers. You'll see why at the end. You get one health drink after each room, which is good. You may need them. Here's Blocky. Fortunately. And you can't keep your power either because... Ouch. Because you have to use it to get the next feather. So while I would love to keep that laser power, you can't. Ouch. Ouch! Oh, she's horrible for this boss. Ugh, she was awful for this boss. So... Well, like before, you don't have to restart because we didn't miss any items. If you miss an item... Oh, that's the wrong strategy. Float over his head. But if you die, you are fine, provided you had all the feathers already. Just like all of the collect items missions, which there have been a few of. Ugh, I just need to do that. Those are his sandals he's throwing at us, in case anybody was like, what the hell is he throwing? Oh man, most Kirby games I think end with the last main level being essentially a mini boss run. Alright, now as before you... Oh, you can die? Wow. Now you will. As before, you must get the power up whether you want it or not. Ouch. Come on. This is stupid. This is terrible power up to this guy. Dang it. Okay, well, we didn't mess it up, so that's okay. This one is, I mean, it's easy to, I mean, there's nothing to figure out. You just use each power, but it's so easy to just mess it up by either accidentally killing the guy before you get his power, forgetting to do it. There's just a million ways you can mess this one up. Oops. Oops. Dang it. Damn it! Got pinned in the corner. Oh, I forgot her attacks. Oh, I keep forgetting this attack pattern. That was terrible because I forgot the attack pattern. Okay. I think there's only a couple left. I mean, we still need fire, needles. I think that's it. And there's fire. We're certainly not using. We're certainly not using broom against a fireball. That's retarded. Alright, so that gets us firepower. Gimme, gimme. Now we fight Captain Stitch. I'm just gonna go powerless, it's safer. Well, that mistimed that badly. So basically you just have to wait for him to throw his spikes at you or lose his spikes. And then spit them back at him and you get a hit. Not too hard once you know what to do. I think one more and I got him. Nope, one more. Alright, so we'll collect his power-up, the needles. And she has the feathers, so she can fly. She gets her wings back. And that would be it. That's all the heart stars. Long. Blah. Whatever. Alright, so now we can fight DDD, but not with this garbage power. We definitely need a better power, so we'll go back and get something better. If anybody in the chat would like to see any particular power, I will be happy to obtain it. Well, certainly won't be the needles, that's just garbage. I know what I'll use. We'll take Nago, he's pretty much my go-to guy. I don't think I want that. I think we want to get fire. That's kind of my go-to power-up. Although Umbrella would certainly be interesting for DDD. I've never tried that. Well, we're going to try it. Because now I can jump on DDD's head and do damage, which is kind of an interesting concept to me. If anybody is unaware of Kirby, kind of how stories go, DDD is always at the end of the game, and they make you think he's the big boss. He's King DDD, and you always fight him at the end of the last world, but he's always not really the bad guy. If you beat him, but you don't have all the items, then the game ends and you get the bad ending. If you beat him and you do have all the items, then he'll help you go fight the real bad guy, and, well, then you can get the good ending. So, we have all the items, so that's what we will do. Alright. So, like all the other bosses, DDD is possessed by dark matter. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's not a good idea. Let's just fight him normally. Oops. forgot that attack. Oh, I meant to jump away from that. Alright, so now for the creepiest part of the game, where he becomes possessed by dark matter, phase 2. Oh. Okay, let's just use Kirby alone so I can float. That's probably actually safer. Sometimes bosses are actually easy if you just fight them normally. Because I fought this guy normally many times. Well, that was stupid. I need to be able to watch for that. Like, even in the Kirby Right Back At Ya cartoon, DDD is not the true bad guy. Nightmare from Kirby Adventure is. Oh, that didn't kill him? Wow, that was lame. Alright, now we can fight the creepy boss. So basically one of two things happen. Either he does that, which is really creepy, or he grows an eye and starts shooting stuff at us. You want him to shoot stuff at you because then you can attack him with it. If he does that, you just have to dodge because there's nothing you can use from that. Unless you want to take damage, you can certainly do that. What is this? It's just random which one he does. Never seen this before. It's really annoying. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's a better strategy. Use the first one to destroy the second one. And then grab the third one and just wait for him to stop next time you pop him. That, we'll do that. That's safe. Just 4 more hits. Oh, come on, DDD. Would you just do your... Thank you. Alright, so here we are. One more. Oh, he got me. Well, yeah, that's all that happens if he grabs you. You just take damage. All right, so that's it for DDD. And once again, we have all the art stars, so we can save the level. Alright, so we have saved everybody now. And level 6, the middle is open, so let's see what's in the middle of this black cloud. Hyperzone. And all our friends, including DDD, are waiting for us to take off. Oh wait, I only have 3 health bars. I can beat them with only 3 health bars, I think. Which I could when I was a kid. Oh, not like that, I'm not. I'll just commit suicide and start over with a full health bar. That's kind of pointless. Alright, so anyway, here's Dark Matter, the last... Well, no, he's not the last boss, but... You can either launch those hearts at him, or you can hit him with the rod itself. Either one will inflict damage. Some of his attacks are a little tricky to dodge because he just floats around randomly. He can be a little annoying at times. Especially doing really well on this. That would work. We did that. I should have said that. Alright, so we beat Dark Matter. And now here comes Zero, the creepiest boss in the history of Kirby. He has more dangerous attacks, of course, such as that. And yeah, he shoots blood at you. Like, for real, we're shooting blood out of an eyeball at Kirby. And what was this game rated? Like, for reals. What the hell? Those you can't do anything with. So yeah, basically, I think he takes 100 hits or something. Hi, Jake. I think E. Yeah, I know it's rated E, I think. But that's my point, is when you have an eyeball shooting blood at you, how can that be rated E? I read somewhere that they jokingly said, well, they probably figured that anybody young enough to be bothered by that would be able to complete all the puzzles anyway, would never see him. And the music's creepy, too. And when you kill him, it's really creepy. Oh, well, also, hello, Eric. Glad to see you here for the finale. This is the last boss, in case you didn't know. This is Zero. Should be almost done. There it goes. And then this happens when you beat him, like, really? This is an E-rated game? Come on. We just have to do Ring Around the Rosie with him here. You have to You pretty much have to hit him with the rod because he's too fast and he just follows you. And we have a winner! And at least for today, Popstar is saved. And there's the dark matter cloud. Gone. Kirby has saved the day. And then here's the semi-good ending. It's the you beat the game but not with 100%. The bad ending is if you don't even fight dark matter. So this is the semi-good ending. Yep, Kirby's home planet until of course Kirby 64 rolls around. So yeah, this game this game comes after Kirby 2, and then the third part of the trilogy is Kirby 64. So Kirby 64 takes place right after this game. Basically, is Dark Matter's last stand. So essentially, Adeline is going to draw pictures of different characters from the game. Acro, the second boss we fight. It says Ado, but that's just because Adeline wouldn't fit on the screen. And if you get the true good ending, then the pictures are finished. Like you can see that the pictures aren't finished. So if you get 100%, which means you have to beat Boss Rush and you have to beat the minigame Rush, then you get the true good ending. There's Choo Choo. I used her a fair amount. Pitch, who we did not use much. We used him like 3 times. 2 were required for missions, and once I used him because I needed ice, and his ice is better than nothing. There's Gooey, who we didn't use much. He's your, like, if you want to play 2-player co-op, he would be your co-ops player. Or you can have the CPU be GUI if you want to do co-op. He doesn't really do anything. He can certainly do a lot if you do co-op, like with a human. But if you just have him controlled by the CPU, he doesn't really do much. And there's all the friends we helped throughout the game. Well, at least a lot of them. And Kirby's world is saved. For now, of course. But what happens tomorrow? Well, play Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards if you want to know. That's a good game. I've never played it, but I know it's good. So maybe I should play it. And then Adeline paints end. So let us know that we have finished. Alright, so I think this is another one. Oh, you can get out. I think you get 96%, 97%. So what we could do in theory, we could go options. See, music and boss. Oh, I'm sorry, minigames and boss. There's a third one, but what is the third one? Oh, the jumping game. Yes. Yeah, we don't want to play that. That sucks. So I will do Minigame Rush and Boss Rush for the finale of the Kirby 3 playthrough. Because this boss will probably take quite a few takes. It's hard. I know that'll take a few takes. But I'll use save states in the last one because the last one's BS. So yeah, here's the sound test. You can listen to all the music throughout the game, such as nothing. We're not going to bother with that. Anyway, so this will be the end of this part. Thanks a lot to everybody who came out. Had a lot of fun with this game. I certainly did. Hope everybody else had some fun watching it. I'll be back later tonight, most likely, to play some Perfect Dark. We should, emphasis on should, finish Perfect Agent tonight. And no, we will not finish Perfect Agent tonight. We'll finish Special Agent tonight. We should start Perfect Agent tonight. If I finish Perfect Agent tonight, then I'm just the world's greatest Perfect Dark player. And I'm not, so that means I'm not going to finish Perfect Agent tonight. Yeah. So we're almost done with this playthrough. We just have to beat the last two things, and then we'll have it done. We've seen the semi-good ending, which is great. And yeah, we'll pick this up next time. So, to everybody out there, thanks a lot for coming out. Definitely appreciate everybody out there, and I hope you had a great time. Please remember to like and subscribe, and please remember to come back and have a wonderful time again. So until next time, see you guys.